Eile Roshe Hamatos. Ish ki yidor neder Hashem, o yishov shvuo lesor isor al nafshoy, leyachel devoroi, kechol hayoytze mipiv yase. The Chida is medayik over here. What is the kefil haloshon? Ki yidor neder, yishov shvuo, leesor isor. Why? At the end, kechol hayoytze mipiv yase. Entire thing. What's the kechol? And he wants to be masber al pidin neder shehutro mikzoso hutro kulo. There's a Mishnah in Masechta Nedorim, Samech Vov Amud Aleph. A person wanted to do tshuva, and he is mekabel on himself a certain amount of days of ta'aniyos. He wants to fast, let's say, 5 days. Within those 5 days, there is also Shabbos or Yontev. And he did not know the halacha that there is an isur to be mitztayer, to put yourself in pain, and from refraining to have hano on Shabbos and Yontif. Oineg koro leyoim ha-Shabbos. If somebody had a bad dream, they're showing him min hashomayim that an oynesh is coming upon him. So he has to fast the next day. By fasting, he takes away that oynesh. And he's talking about a dream that he did not think about it the whole week. What happens if he dreams on Shabbos? Can he fast on Shabbos? The halacha is he has to fast on Shabbos because he can't eat. He's going to feel bad that he'll be punished by eating. So his fasting is a oinek Shabbos more than achilo. The Gemara says, but after fasting on Sunday he has to fast again. Ta'anis le ta'aniso, a fast of a fast. Since he was not mechabed the Shabbos with achilo, but he was oisek with ta'anis, on Sunday he must fast again. Ta'anis le ta'anisoy. So going back to our case, somebody did not know the halacha that on Shabbos you're not allowed to fast, and he made a neder, he's going to fast afil on Shabbos. He could have charota. That's called Pesach charota. The Chochmah says if you would know that Shabbos you're not allowed to fast, would you make a tanis on Shabbos? So he says, no, I wouldn't. Then his oiker, he uproots the neder, the promise, totally. What happened if he made a neder of a couple of days, the weekdays and Shabbos, and he did not know that Shabbos you're not supposed to fast, and his oiker, the fasting of Shabbos, does he still have to fast during the weekdays when he is allowed to fast? Or do we say neder shehutro mikzoso hutro kulon? Since the neder became bottled partially on Shabbos, so even the weekdays that neder has no chalois and he is not mechuyev to keep that neder? Or no, we say that this has two separate nedorim. The chelik of Shabbos is bottled, but the chelik of the weekdays he must keep. And the Mishnah says, Borishoino hoyu oimrim. The Chachomim used to say, Oson hayomim mutorim, shar kol hayomim asurim. Shabbos and Yontev is mutter to eat, but the weekdays he is mechuyev to keep that neder. It's like two separate nedorim. Ad shebo Rabbi Akiva. Until Rabbi Akiva came and he said, it says in the Pasuk, Kechol hayoytze mipiv yase. The entire neder has one connection. If you stop one chelik of the neder, the entire neder becomes bottled. If he tells you, did not know that you are not supposed to eat on Shabbos, and you mevatel, you oike that neder from Shabbos, the weekday neders also become bottled. Unless he made two separate nedorim that he is not going to eat during Shabbos, and he is not going to eat during the weekdays. That's two separate nedorim. Actually, this drosho, kechol hayoytze mipiv yase, the Ran brings down that's in the Yerushalmi at the beginning of the Masechta Nedorim. The Shulchan Aruch and Siman Resh Chovtes Yordeyo at the beginning brings this halacha, and then he says that the same thing if somebody said to a chaburas anoshim, koinom she'eini neheno lekulchem, I swear that I'm not going to have any hano from any one of you. I'm not going to eat by any one of you. And then he was mate neder by only one of them. Neder shehutro mikzoso hutro lekulom. He doesn't have to be mate neder for each one separately. Even if it said specific names, I'm not going to have a no from Reuven, Shimon, and Levi. And then he was mater neder for Reuven, everybody becomes muter. But if he said separate nedorim, I'm not going to have a no from you, I'm not going to have a no from the second one, I'm not going to have a no from the third one. Each neder is a separate neder, and he needs 3 separate hatoras nedorim. The Shittas Rambam is that if he made one straight neder, Eini nehena lo zeh velo zeh velo zeh. And he was matir one of them, depends. If he was matir the first one, everyone becomes bottle. But if he was matir the last one, only the last one becomes bottle, and the first one's still betoiras neder. You follow the chronology. Like a mezuzah, you have to write kesidron. First letter first, second letter second, third letter third. If you made a mistake in the last letter, you can erase it and rewrite it. If you made a mistake in the first letter, you have to erase everything and rewrite from the beginning. Kesidron. The next sif says, Yesh oimrim, that this halacha is only when you make a neder to yourself. But if you made a neder to your friend, I promise you to pay the choiv that I owe you. And his friend says, you know what, I'm moichel you part of the choiv. Instead of paying the whole choiv, pay me only half. Then you don't say, neder shehutra mikzoso hutra kulo, because it's already a choiv to somebody else. The same thing if he tells his friend, I promise you I'm going to build you a door and build you a window. And his friend was moichel him the window. Does he have to build him the door? The answer is yes, because over there the neder is to somebody else. Or let's say they were shutfim, and he promised to the shutfim to build him a house. And one of the shutfim was moichel him. Do I say that the whole neder becomes bottle? So the Shulchan Aruch says, it doesn't, because over here is a neder le'acherim, to somebody else. There's a difference between a neder le'atzmo to a neder to somebody else. When somebody says, I won't have a no from you too, then bottle mikzoso, bottle kulo. I'm not going to have hanoah from you too, and one was matter him, bottle mikzoso, bottle kulo. I'm going to do something for you, and one is matter him, the neder still chal on the other one. There is another halacha brought b'shem the Knesses Hagedoilo. When do we say the din of neder shehutro mikzoso hutro kulo? Dafki if the neder is one type. He made a neder not to eat bosor and yayin. If he's made battle the neder of bosor, he's mevatel the neder of yayin. But if he says, I'm not going to eat bosor, but I will drink wine, that's two separate nedorim. One is a kum baseh, and the other one is shev ve'al ta'aseh. In such a case, they are considered two separate nedorim. So if he's mevatel in matir one neder, the other one still chal. That's the shitas Knesses Hagedoilo. So the Chida wants to say it like this. All these halachos, we could be merames in the posuk. Ish ki yidor neder l'Hashem, o yishova shvuah le'esor isor al nafshoi. He makes a neder or a shvuah to make an isor koful, two isurim. He asers himself yain and he asers himself bosor. Both are b'shev ve'al taseh. Another thing, al nafshoi. He made this neder on himself. That's when it helps the bittul, but not when the neder is on somebody else. In acherim, then we say the din of kechol hayoytzi mipiv yaseh neder shehutro mikzoso hutro kulo. Once he doesn't have the entire neder, he doesn't have anything. But if somebody is menader akum v'aseh v'ashev al taseh, two separate things, then you don't say kechol hayoytzi mipiv yaseh, the din of hutro mikzoso hutro kulo. But only if we made nedorim shovois to himself, then we say the din of kechol hayoytze mipiv yaseh, the Chida.